Welcome, Veteran Nation fans. And today, we're going to get into some drama. There's some drama. So, this drama comes because we talked about Spawn Trooper. And here's what you guys can go back in the video. I think it was Monday or Tuesday stream. Uh, there was one of our fans of the show, Greg's of Scotland, came in here and he made a comment in the chat and said, I don't like watching Spawn Trooper. And I was like, okay, well, that's okay. You don't have to like everybody. I don't like everybody. And I think I said, he used to be a part of the show and I'll never work with him again. And that was all that was said. It wasn't like I brought him up. It wasn't like we spent a lot of time with it. He claims someone sent it to him. No one sent it to him. He was watching. He was watching the show. He watches the show. Always watches the show. And, so I find that to be pretty funny. Is what it is. I mean, he can watch the show. That doesn't bother me. But there's a couple things that he did. And, let me fix that. So he did one very big thing, and he actually issued a warning. He issued a warning, and we're going to listen to it now. So here we go.
So just a fair warning, my voice and my likeness are my intellectual property, and anything in this stream that you see or hear is my intellectual property, and you do not have the permission to use it in any shape or form, even if you slow it down or speed it up. You have to ask me for permission. All right? Because there are laws, besides the terms and conditions of YouTube, but there's also real laws. But anyway, we digress.
So he claims that they are his intellectual property, regardless if I speed it up or slow it down. I just played that. It's sped up. It's sped up. Let's play it again.
So just a fair warning, my voice and my likeness are my intellectual property, and anything in this stream that you see or hear is my intellectual property, and you do not have the permission to use it in any shape or form, even if you slow it down or speed it up. You have to ask me for permission. All right? Because there are laws, besides the terms and conditions of YouTube, but there's also real laws. But anyway.
There are laws. There absolutely are laws. And I can use his audio. It's his. It is his intellectual property. I will absolutely concede that. But that doesn't mean I can't use it. What it means is I can't do certain things with it. Now, I did speed it up. I absolutely did. So and I did that because I know the laws. I'm also not putting up his stream because I know the laws. Now, do you think he's going to copyright strike me? What do you guys think? Think he will? Put it in the comments if you think he will. And put why if he will and if he won't. I don't know if he will or not. Here's one thing I'm going to say to you guys. Do not go into his stream and harass him in any way. Do not leave any comments. Do not leave any harassing messages. If you already watch him, I encourage you to watch him. If you don't, I will encourage you to do this. I don't talk about him. Someone brought him up. I said a couple things, and I moved on. We went through the whole drama. I outed him and people in his circle. They still are in the background causing drama because that's what those people are all about. They are all about that drama. I'm not. But if you're going to bring me that drama, I'm going to monetize the crap out of it. And that's what we're doing here today. But I don't want anyone to harass him. I don't want anyone to go over there and start a flame war. If you're watching this video, whatever his most recent video or live stream is, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go over to his video, and I want you to click the like button. I want you to watch his video and click the like button because we want to drive up his likes. Why? So he knows. He knows that we know all the crap he's saying and doing. And that will be our little way of protest. We are going to amplify his message in a positive way. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to harass anybody. We're not going to say anything bad about anybody. we are going to boost him. That's what we're going to do. But I do want to. I'm gonna play some stuff, and we're gonna do a reaction on it. And I hope a lot of people watch this video, and I hope I make lots of money off it. So here we go. Let's get into the stuff. He was very upset that someone mentioned him, and I said a couple lines, and that rated him going off for several minutes on his show. So I think I've got about 6 minutes of it. So let's listen.
Forgotten that, you actually DM'd me about certain individuals who, how can I put it? I
Sorry,
wasn't
I'm
going
trying to find the
to
right spot
discuss certain individuals, but some of these individuals, they just can't stop. So let me just put a couple of names out there. Craig's of Scotland,
Name a
you're
name.
the first one.
Yep.
Now, I really appreciate that you've allowed me to richly tap dance in an empty skull, because obviously you're brain dead. Point a couple of things out. Now, I promised multiple people that, I was not going to, how can I put it? I wasn't going to discuss certain individuals, but some of these individuals, they just can't stop. So let me just put a couple of names out there. Craig of Scotland, you're the first one. Now, I really appreciate that you've allowed me to richly tap dance in an empty skull, because obviously you're brain dead. The fact that you'll sit in the stream and try to talk shit about me. But thanks very much for mentioning me, because the thing is, means that I'm getting the views and I'm getting watched out. So I appreciate that. Thanks very much. And to, what's her name? Nana Cat, or whatever. Yeah, I mean, you seem to have forgotten that, you actually DM'd me about certain individuals whose stream you were in. So,
Ooh, a real threat. We got a real threat coming here, folks.
you need to be very careful. Hey, double-edged sword. You got to be very careful when you badmouth people. Be aware. Okay. Obviously, Bullhead decided to
Let's talk about me.
talk and think that I cared about anything he does. Now, I know that people don't like this.
I didn't bring him up. Someone mentioned him. I said, well, we won't work together. He was here for a while. There we go. That everybody knows that.
I know that people go to both streams, but I'm going to make something absolutely clear. The guy is full of shit. Okay, when you sit on your platform and you say you've got proof. Now, every time I've had proof of anything, I've shown it.
No, he hasn't. He talks. He threatens that he's going to show proof. And when he does show something, he puts all these lines, and it reminds me of Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where he's got he's working in the room and he's been smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee for a couple days, and he's got the big board of conspiracy, and there's lines everywhere. That's what he does, and it is so like I've watched it, and I'm the person that he's talking about, and half the time I don't even know what the hell he's saying. He's all over the place. He can't cogently give a train of thought.
I don't sit behind members only, or I don't play cloak and dagger games.
So he's mad because I showed his DMs. And if you're a member of the channel, it's still a members only video. I show you all of my DMs with him. I don't selectively edit or anything. You can watch them all. But I think I've shown them all on lives. But if you want to be a member, you can go and watch them all. You can see all my DMs with him. I'm not scared about it. He selectively showed DMs. I just showed them all. There's nothing really that many people have out there that I've DM'd them that if they showed them, I wouldn't be like, yeah, I absolutely said that. Absolutely, I said that. But see, what he did was when I told him, oh, show my DMs, he only showed parts of mine, but then he used that as carte blanche to show other people's. And, that's you be you. You do you. I wouldn't do that, but you do that. Go ahead. Go right ahead.
I don't give it large lips. I don't get other people to spread shit around about my private life. Okay.
Oh, there he's talking about the video with TC. So, okay, just so you guys know, I have been told I will face repercussions if I were to put that video up. the video that TC and AVA put out, and also Rosalind Duke. Go check it out on all their platforms. I have been told I will face repercussions if I put that out. Now I'm fighting it because we have a First Amendment right, do we not? And that would be considered prior restraint, which the Supreme Court does not allow. But in the meantime, so that I don't have to, go through a protracted legal battle, I have taken advice. Think about who would advise me not to put something out. Read in between those lines. And my question was, okay, but there's other people who have this, who have been waiting on me to put it out, and they want to talk about it. And what I was told is, you are not allowed to publish it. Or if you publish it, these things will happen. If someone else publishes it, that's on them. In 2 of the 3 that I mentioned, they've had the video since it happened. Like literally the next day. When I turned it over to the sheriff, they had the video. So it's not like, I just started sending this to people. They already had it. In fact, AVA is doing a story, and he's actually a part of the story. So I'm not out there shopping it around to people to, hey, put this thing up. These are people who I have had a relationship with for a while. I can't put it out, and I told him, please put it out. I hope you get a ton of views out of it. That's what I've said. But obviously this affects him. This bothers him. And he had seen this video. And here's the other thing I'll say. I told you that him and several of his people in his circle are all about the drama. He's been, ever since TC was the first one to put out the video, ever since TC did, he's been in the background telling people that I edited that video. You can watch it. The only edit is there is one individual who is underage who was blurred out. There's the edit. That's the edit. But yeah, we don't want to post the image and likenesses of young people when their parents aren't signing off on it. And I'm saying parents. There's one parent who would not sign off on that.
Play these cloak and dagger games. I don't give it large lips. I don't get other people to spread shit around about my private life. Okay.
There's no cloak or dagger games here. I'm making money. I'm making money. Join as a member, and you can see all my DMs with Spawn. I'm making money.
And the thing is, this has been going on for 6+ years. So if you want to start playing games, Sunshine, I assure you, you won't like this game. You will not like this game.
So 6+ years. Yeah, that's how long my divorce has been going. December of 2018 is when my ex filed. So what he's doing here is he's threatening to take stuff from my divorce and put it out there. It's not bothering me. Put it out there. I don't care. Go ahead. Because I have things like the video, and I have police reports and stuff that show that, hey, I've been as truthful of a person as I can be. Now, there are things that accusations and whatnot, where they're unproven. There's no evidence that exists. There's just allegations, but that doesn't mean anything. And I do want to talk about him with this, because he does go into it in this stream, and he talks about how him and Bruce had this whole big thing, and how Bruce is all concerned about him. I can tell you this right now: Bruce doesn't give a shit. He went through Bruce's divorce and did all his research on it. I can tell you right now, I don't care about Bruce's divorce. Most people don't care about Bruce's divorce. You want to know why? Because it's a divorce. Divorces can be nasty. I know, for one, they can be very nasty. There can be untrue, unfounded allegations, but because family court has a very low bar for evidence, people can just go and make claims, and it happens every single day. It doesn't mean any of it is true. The court doesn't care. The court's not going to prove all of it. So doing that's his strategy. It's a really scumbag move. Like I can tell you, Bruce was pissed off when he did it, but it just shows Spawn's character than it does Bruce's, and that's pretty bad when Bruce is acting better than you. But yeah, like okay, you're gonna go through my divorce and say things. You want to know who also did this? Who did this exact same thing? Fleesa. So he just does exactly what they do. Like they have the same modus operandi, and that it's pretty scumbaggy. I'll just say that.
Okay, because and the fact that there are people out there who say they are Native American. Now, at the end of the day, I know a few Native Americans, and they are 100% Native Americans.
He doesn't know any Native Americans. I guarantee you, he does not know one Native American.
And I'm the type of person. Okay, I like to go by proof and evidence. Now, you show me proof. Right? I saw last week that you show me proof. All right, and you show me evidence, and I can verify.
You want proof of someone's race and ethnicity? Seriously?
It. Okay, and I say, can I use it? And you say no, then I will not use it. Okay. Now, if you show me proof and you say, oh, you can use this, I'll go, all right, thanks very much, I'll use it. But I won't use it just like that. All right? I will use it when I need to use it.
Do you see what's happening here? This is another threat. He's trying to threaten someone with personal information.
Now, the biggest issue with some people is that they need that attention. They need to be, look at me, listen to me, look what I look like, this is what I sound like. Okay. Now, I get that. Very insecure. When you've got people who are very insecure, they will try. Hi, sweet flammable. They will try anything and everything to get your attention and to get your sympathetic viewpoint.
No one wants your attention. Someone came in, they made a comment. I addressed their comment. I moved on. No one wants your attention, dude. And you want to do this drama? Okay, I can make money off you again. I'll happily will. Maybe I should do a shirt. Do you guys think, if you have any shirt ideas, let me know.
Your sympathy. Now, obviously, you already realize that. I don't care about that. At the end of the day, I show you respect. I expect to be respected in return. Now, if I really wanted to, okay, I could blow someone's little game, what they're playing at the moment, so far out of the water.
More threats. More threats. What game? What game are you? If you're talking about something with me, do it, dude. I don't care. Just like your DMs, do it. But everything is going to be some bullshit thing that he's got.
They'll go from semen to space cadet within seconds. And it's how can I put this? It's one of those things where you have to choose. Do you choose to out these individuals, or do you just choose to keep on watching? Now, I'm not the only one who's watching. Right? There's a lot of people who watch.
Another threat. Remember how he had people investigating me previously?
There's a lot of indifferences. There's a lot of, how can I put this?
I'll tell you this. You start harassing me, your accomplice, you might be free of American law, but your accomplices aren't. Hey, Sir Mitch, how's it going?
Discrepancies in what certain individuals say and do. Now, I've been enjoying myself the last couple of days. I was really just chilling out, doing my own thing, playing some games. And I went back July last year.
So he wasn't chilling. He was doing research.
And I started reading everything, looking at everything else in the conversations I had with certain individuals and that. And you'll be very surprised, very, very surprised that some of these conversations were extremely eye-opening. But there's still people going around. Don't worry about crazy time. There's a lot of people out there who are, I'm going to just say it. There are people out there so fucking stupid, they would believe anything that anyone says to them because they're no, that unintelligent.
I know exactly what he's referencing. Someone told me something, and I passed it along to him. And he thinks, because I passed it along to him, oh, I trust that person. No, I pass along information all the time. Mainly, especially when we're talking about a lot of these cases, you go to other people and you say, hey, this is what I was told. Are you seeing the same thing?
But here's the thing that where people they start having an issue is when people start going into other people's streams and start bad mouthing other people, other.
Oh my God. Were people talking about you? Did they go into another stream and talk about you? I hope you can recover from this. Spawn Trooper's sad. He's very sad.
Streamers, right? And here's the problem. I'm just going to say this one thing. And this individual will know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's not a cryptic message, I'm just going to say this. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth. Stop making up shit, thinking that I care whatever you fucking idiots do, right? Because you're not worth the wipe. Second of all, stop washing your dirty washing in public and using other people to do the dirty washing for you. Because you've made a lot of mistakes over the last multiple years. And you've even put your, so...
Here's the thing. I'm not a perfect person. I do make mistakes on stuff. If you think I've made some type of mistake that you need to call me out on, do it. I'm not scared of you. Like, these little threats, a lot of the stuff that you care about, no one cares about. You're incredibly petty. That's why you started this off threatening about, oh, you can't use my likeness. Because you don't like being held to task. You can hold me to task all day long. Go right ahead.
Just stop while you're ahead.
No. Go. Show the world what you have. What he's going to do is he's going to show you stuff about other people. He's going to use that as, oh, he wants me. Okay, now I'm going to take down other people.
Just stop while you're ahead. Because trust me, I'm just biding my time. And if you think that the last interaction was pathetic and childish, and this one will hurt. This one will hurt psychologically. Because the thing is, what you have to understand is that when I do research, I do proper research. I don't fuck around with he said, she said, 3 bags full, so knows and all that crap. I do my research.
Here he is about his research again. Research that you can't see.
And sometimes people will actually fucking contact me.
No one I care about has contacted him. No one has. Post whatever they sent you, dude. Doesn't bother me.
Anyway, I've got that. Just for fair warning, my voice and my likeness are my intellectual property, and anything in this stream that you see or hear is my intellectual property, and you do not have the permission to use it in any shape or form, even if you slow it down or speed it up. You have to ask me for permission. All right? Because
I'm not asking you for permission. I am playing it on my monetized stream. If you would like to copyright strike me, I invite you to. Because unlike you, who does research, I know what the law is. So strike me. He won't. I don't believe he will. I do not believe for a second he will do a copyright strike on me. I'll just tell you guys that much.
there are laws, besides the terms and conditions of YouTube, but there's also real laws. But anyway, we digress. So,
he's never read the terms and conditions of YouTube.
I really don't know people. It's one of those things where I really want to let it rip. But at the end of the day, it'll be an absolute waste of time and energy. And to be perfectly honest with you, I would rather have a really good dump and just, because some of these people, the moment they
we don't need to hear about your personal stuff, man.
Open their mouth, 75% of what comes out of their mouth is bullshit. And it's very easy to prove as well.
Oh, very easy to prove. But
you don't want to say, don't you? Don't piss where you eat. There's no, the other saying is don't shit where you eat, but
yeah, screwed that one up, didn't you, dude? I got a couple other things. Here we go.
Like silence. Yeah. Oh my god. Anyway, so people out there, just a word of advice. Don't take my silence or my kindness as a weakness. Because, to be honest with you, I have been fairly...
I'm not taking your silence as a weakness. I am taking you talking as a weakness.
good so far. I've been extremely laid back. It's not just that, I saw a couple of other things as well, like the excuses and everything. Now, when I first sort of not got involved, but made my opinion clear, Yeah. Go to sleep.
Oh yeah, that's where he goes off on a little tangent. Here's another thing that
Done. Right. The problem is, no matter what you do, here's the thing where people make mistakes. No matter what you do, right, or you say, the reputation will will follow you. Sorry.
do you ever notice how he talks and talks and talks and never gets to the point?
Now everyone knows that I've got no filter. I've got zero tolerance to fucking idiots and people who fucking bullshit. And one thing I can say is that some people have been lying to you people. Yes, they have. You know?
Lies.
Because so far, and I can tell you right now, without being cryptic, 16 times. 16. That's 1 6.
That's not him being cryptic. Oh, 16 times. It's not going to tell you what the lies are. And he's not being cryptic. But 16. That's to the point. That's a factual.
16 times. Certain individuals have lied to their viewers. 16 times.
16 times.
And people will still believe them. So, you take that, and you add changing the narrative. Think about it.
Oh, my freaking brain hurts trying to think about all the crap you're saying here, dude.
And that's one thing I'm saying. Stop making stupid people famous. Yeah, but I haven't seen the message. Why don't you leave comments? This is the first time. Why don't you leave comments open when you live stream?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to slow this down a little bit just so you can hear it a little bit better. Because there's a reason.
Why don't you leave comments? This is the first time. Why don't you leave comments open when you live stream? Why should I? Live streams are for you to come in and interact. If you don't want to say, you don't have to. That's what live streams are for. And due to the fact that there are so many misled and low intelligent individuals out there who cause individual people problems on their stream and their platform, that is one reason why I don't allow commenting. So
he doesn't want accountability. That's why he doesn't leave his comments open. All of his live streams, once they're over, you can't read the comments. That's why. It's no different than Felisa deleting all of her stuff. No different. Like, you're seeing parallels. He operates the way they do. Speaking of operating how they do, this one is very interesting.
Live stream, you have to be signed in and you have to be subscribed to be able to see the live stream.
So he's talking about how he feels YouTube, like he thinks that you shouldn't be able to watch someone's live stream unless you're signed in.
I already went off to YouTube. I'm still waiting for one response about something else, but that's been taking a while. I've been told it's going to take a while.
Did you hear that? Hold on. Let's redo that.
I already went off to YouTube. I'm still waiting for one response about something else, but that's been taking a while. I've been told it's going to take a while.
He's writing into YouTube. What do you think he's writing into YouTube about? Remember who else wrote into YouTube? Bubbles. Bubbles was trying to get me shut down. I did laugh because he talks about how Bubbles is all obsessed with him. Bubbles is not obsessed with him. Bubbles does get obsessed about people. He's mentioned me in 2 of his live streams. He's mentioned Shizzy. He's mentioned Megan. He does get obsessed. But one person he's not obsessed about is Spawn Tripper. He does not care about Spawn Tripper. And I also have to laugh because, Spawn Trooper, he runs in a drama circle. It's the same players who are always the ones starting drama. Pam Carson and all her little aliases. You realize she runs a couple groups, right? So, and if you say the wrong thing, she's going to delete you and kick you out of the group. That's what she does. Tat, aka DJ Redis, does the exact same thing. He doesn't like what you're saying in his group, he boots you. These are people who they want to control the narrative about this story. And Spawn's no different. If Spawn got mad because he came onto my stream and was in the comments and was saying a whole bunch of stuff And I let him in there, but I wouldn't bring him. I wouldn't bring him live on camera, and he was very upset by that. Now the next day, I went into his comments and I started saying things. Oh, he booted me. He booted me. They want to control the narrative. Um, Same thing with Squid. She's no different. Squid sent me very rude DMs, and if she wants to post them, go ahead. I'm sure people would love the Heather. I'm sure people would love the content. They would. You're all about the drama. They're all about the drama. I'm sure they'll love it. Show your DM. Show people how rude you were to me, and then got upset that I put LOL at your ridiculous demands. Uh, so another one, all about the drama. And then after she sent me rude DMs, and I all I responded was LOL, laughing out loud. She immediately blocked me, and then went to other people with demanding and very rude DMs. Um, so, and now they're doing streams together. I cannot. Please keep doing content together. I am watching both of your stuff go down. Like, oh my God. Like, I heard about, I did not watch their stream about that one plane. I heard it was bad. I heard it was bad. Like, people told me, and I'm like, that's hilarious. But he runs in these circles of people starting this drama. And oh, they love the drama on Discord. You don't think I know about that? Oh, I know about that. He's in Discord saying that video that's out there of me being attacked, that it's edited. It's not edited. Nope. Um, I because that video exists, I am not in jail today. My lawyer told me put a dash cam in your car because the individuals who attacked me, they were doing things to escalate stuff. And my lawyer was like, I was in her office. She was like, pick up your phone, order it right now. And when it comes, you install it. And I did. I listened to my attorney. I always listen to my attorneys. If you don't, you're stupid. But yeah, unless if you have a really bad attorney like Bubbles. But yeah, so I listened to him. And yeah, I will keep monetizing the drama off these fools. Happily. Go ahead. Do a full stream. Do a full meltdown stream about me. You're not bothering me. I find it funny. I am literally doing this partially to monetize my haters, also partially because I know it's going to bring forth entertainment. So, but here for you guys watching, like I said earlier, I do not want you to say anything negative to them. I do not want you to thumbs down any of their videos. Don't do any of that. The next after you watch this, the next time Spawn goes live, go give his videos a thumbs up. Let's give him a bump. Let's give him a bump and let him know, yeah, we know about you. We know about you. He'll love it. It'll be the most interaction his videos get. Let's try to do that. How many likes do you think we can get? Can we get 100 likes? Can we? You know what? If you give his video a thumbs up, I'm trying to think. Trying to think on what I should do with this. If there's some way to prove that you gave his video a thumbs up. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. I'm gonna think on that. We might do something. But go watch his video. Let's boost his views and thumbs up. Thumbs up. Because we don't want to harass people here. No. We're gonna be all about positivity, and I'll take his hate and I'm gonna monetize it. That's what I'm doing. So there you go, folks. That was he talked a little bit more about me. He talked some other dumb stuff. I really don't care. Yeah. I I find it funny. I don't watch his show. Someone was like, "Oh, yeah, he's talking about you," and I was like, "Okay, I'll check it out." And yeah, like he goes off for probably a good 10 to 15 minutes. But all stupid stuff, lots of threats. I don't care. He can threaten me all he wants. He's not bothering me. But there you have it, folks. Thank you for joining me. Go give his videos a thumbs up. I like that. I like that. We're doing good stuff here. He's gonna be like, oh, look at my video. I'm getting lots of thumbs up, and then he's gonna be like, it must be popular. It must be very popular. And then he's gonna, because he watches my videos, then he's gonna watch my video, and be like, and then he's gonna be sad.
Don't even get me fucking started. Trust me. Like I said right at the beginning, I don't give a rat's fucking ass, but I'm a person with not the fuck.
All right, folks, I'm gonna get going. Hope you enjoyed the drama for this weekend. I'm out of town. This is a recorded video, but you might see some pop-up lives from me, and I hope you stick around. Check out AVA and TC. They got some new videos going, doing some great stuff there. And yeah, as always, thank you for being worth serving.